Right?
There you go. Hello, welcome to Getting Real with Pamela, a positive and purposeful show about passionate people and their journeys. Today we have the amazing Colleen. She's a global educator. So before we get to your awesome university that you started, can you tell us a little bit about your background, especially surviving cancer?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you so much for having me on
Yeah,
the show,
thank you for
Pamela.
coming over from Arizona.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, in Cali.
I know, so good. So it's such an honor to be here. And I was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 14. And it was really not so much.
What kind of cancer was this?
Thyroid cancer.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually have a scar on my neck still.
Well, it's beautiful. I don't call it a
thank
scar.
you.
I call it a trophy, a medal of honor.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love that.
survivor
Yes.
And conqueror, not just survivor, but
Conqueror, yeah. So, but I had 2 surgeries, and so it was really a very interesting time being so young. So I was told I'd be on medication for the rest of my life.
So what happened? Were you just feeling sick all of a sudden? I mean, what were the signs? So other people could even get, go to the doctor.
Totally, yeah. So I was a big tomboy, and so I basically was going for a layup, and I was a point guard, and I fell down, and I couldn't breathe. I was hyperventilating.
Oh, wow.
And I went to the hospital, and I had a big, lump here, and I don't know how we didn't notice it when you look back on pictures
I
now.
know, even on your neck.
I know, but we didn't notice it. I don't know, and so,
Right.
but basically they said, from that point onward that I would need surgery. And I got the first surgery, and then there was a lymph node that was wrapped in my jugular vein. So I had to go for a second surgery.
Oh, wow.
And they told me that'd be on medication for the rest of my life.
And what kind of thyroid medication?
Yeah, Levoxil, but I've actually been off of it now for 2 years.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It's amazing. I've really followed my dreams and made my dreams become my reality, and I really believe that's what's allowed me to get off of the medicine that they said I'd be on for the rest of my life.
So can you take us back to that moment where you're with your parents at the hospital? I mean, this young teenager just playing around, and then they tell you have cancer. What was going through your mind, your family's mind?
Yeah,
And how did you even go from there to treatment to recovery?
Yeah, so I don't ever feel like it was actually the moment when I was diagnosed. It actually was the trigger in my life or something that was the most impactful. I feel it was more how you get treated when you're told you have cancer.
Right.
People act like there's something wrong with you.
Right.
They put all these ideas, so you start really believing that there's something wrong. And I had a lot of men, especially that were younger, say really mean things to me about how ugly I was with my scar. And there's actually a moment when I was in the hospital, and this is really what I guess cancer was the imprint for me, or the moment that I really remember, even more than being diagnosed, is that there was a moment when there was another dad that yelled at a mom as in the playroom. And what this dad said is that the only reason we're in this position to not pay for our daughter's treatment is because you're a stay-at-home mom.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and
she's devoted her life to her child, and that's blaming her.
And I saw that as a 14-year-old to something else, and so what imprinted in my mind that I wasn't aware of is that you needed money to have love.
You need money to have love. Money can't buy love, but you need money
to have that, because otherwise I just saw this marriage crumbling because they didn't have money to save their daughter's life.
To save their daughter's life, right.
And I went on this very strong journey of fighting and being in corporate America, working for a $23 billion company and a $400 million company.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I did a lot with both of them, and I lived in the US and New Zealand. And I really realized that I could do this. I really wanted to help people, show them that their dreams can become possible. They can live whatever they desire.
Right.
And I left corporate in January of 2018, and I was like, that's it. I'm going to create a business online while I travel the world. And that's exactly what I did.
So what kind of business is this? You said you started a university called Global University?
Global Citizen University, yeah. I first really started in the coaching industry, where I was really empowering people to transform their life and get clear on what their dreams are and how they can make that happen using social media, and how easy that can be to create a freedom lifestyle where you're not trading dollars per hours, but you're actually creating abundance just from you being you.
Right, not sitting within a cubicle working.
Exactly, on someone else's timeline and all of that. So I started that, and then I kind of realized there's a really big part of me that was missing, the social injustices in the world. And I started to get my master's in global technology and development, and I started to realize that there's all these refugees, and there's all these issues with poverty. And I was like, what can I really do to make a difference? What can I really do to help people understand here's how to make money and make a difference for social injustices?
Right.
Because from what I saw in my life, with someone couldn't pay for cancer in the States, and that really moved me. that really inspired me.
Right.
And so what I did is I really created this beautiful blend of how to make money and also how to impact the world.
Wow.
And that's with Global Citizen University.
So can you tell us about the university and maybe the 5 key things about it?
Yeah, I'd love to. So the university really, there's 4 pillars to it, or 4 things that I've really seen. And it really takes 12 months from what I've seen to really get clear.
12 months to complete the course?
Yeah, the program, yeah.
Right.
And so
and where can they find this program?
online.
Okay.
Yep. So you can go to Facebook, you can go to Instagram, you just reach out to me, and we just started. This is our first year, but it's super exciting. The people that we have in it, the change agents and global economists, that are really playing here.
Right. So the 4 pillars are
our freedom. The first one. So what is freedom to you? What is a freedom lifestyle? Is it traveling the world? Is it financial freedom? Is it the relationship of your dreams? Is it spending more time with your children? Like, what is that? Because if you don't know what that is, you can't really get that from the world. And the second part I really talk about was policy or social movements. What is the injustice, or what is the thing that you deeply care about? It deeply inspires you to keep going forward.
right.
And
Can that be more on a social aspect, not just internally, but something external that motivates you
Other
in a global or community-wise?
Exactly. And so I really break that down and how that can be impactful for you. And then the third thing is purposeful contribution. A lot of people contribute to the world, like we're contributing right now, or how you contribute with having a show.
Oh, thank you.
And it's beautiful and it's purposeful because you're passionate about this and this platform that you've created. But many people forget what that purpose really stems for. So it's really breaking down what is that purposeful contribution you want to give to the world.
So the purposeful contribution in regards to your career, or it can also be reflected in your extracurricular life or other avenues?
I would view that it's all the same. We really don't have like we're one person when we're like with our friends, and one person we're at a job, and one person with our family.
Right.
Like I really view it as like, what is your purposeful contribution in all moments of every day in life?
Right, because some people, in their jobs, they feel they're not contributing, but they really are, because whatever their passion is, whether you're a plumber or you're a teacher or you're a doctor, there's some purpose to it. Right.
And it's finding what that purpose is to you, and then how you can monetize that.
Right.
And then the fourth one is really conscious citizenship. How you already are a citizen of the world, based on international trade agreements, based on natural resources, based on how we're connected with technology and social media, and how you can actually do that and be that and use that to scale your business or scale your impact.
Wow, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
So what do you have next going for this university? What are your plans for it? It just started.
Yeah, so we have this year, we have people coming in as change agents, and we have 2 masterminds, so we meet up around the world twice, where everyone gets to come together and they can talk about their businesses. And most people that are in this is like, they're very creative, they're very, very creative, but maybe they didn't have the monetization piece, or they've been maybe stuck in the system in corporate and academics, and haven't been able to see how they can leverage technology to live with freedom and to create their own money or their own funding for things that they care about.
So I have a lot of friends and even colleagues and just people that I meet at shows and that are in a corporate America job or in a very structured job. What kind of advice do you give them in which they want to switch from like a corporate job or a structured job into their own entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like the biggest thing, like I said, is really following your heart, really following your dreams. If you're in a situation right now that you don't like, I really invite you to start getting clarity on what you would like to live. Stop thinking about what you don't like and start thinking and feeling into what you do like and what does make you happy and what makes you excited and what makes you passionate. And start feeling that and start taking small steps. Maybe you don't leave your job like I did and move across the world, but that was my dream. Or maybe you're not speaking, but there's small things that you can start to do, even if you have your own garden.
Right. So I mean, what were your 3 practical tips into starting your own business? There must have been 3.
Yeah, so I always say that the number one thing is invest in a mentor or invest in someone that's doing what you want to do.
Okay.
That's the number one thing for
Someone who's kind of above you in regards to more experience and time.
Yeah, and get in their energy and get in a program with them, get in their expertise, and then that would be the first step, is investing or start searching for that and then taking action to invest in a mentor. The second thing that I'd really say after that is once you invest in a mentor, getting very, very clear on what it is you desire. So not just plugging into what their dream is.
But your own dream. And then doing the research for that actual field.
Yes, and using what they've done tactically to then implement that into your life to create the vision you desire, instead of just copying someone else's whole reality.
Right, of course, because that's not going to make into yours, because every person is different.
Different.
beings and their own feelings.
Exactly.
What would be the third?
Yeah, so invest that. I mean, I think the next thing really is just you start to be really consciously aware about where your thoughts are going and the community that you're creating around you. I feel those kind of go hand in hand of like
kind of networking, finding the right people in regards to your business.
Your life, like who is it? Even my friends. My friends are my business partner. My clients are my friends. Like my vision is all the people I'm in love with. Like I'm super obsessed with everyone I work with and everyone that I play with, but we're all lifting each other up, and I feel that's really important as you go on an entrepreneur, you go on following your dreams, you create a solid foundation or community around you that will
I call it the tribe.
Yeah.
Your tribe. Find your tribe of like-minded people with that positive energy that's gonna, where there's synergy and you help each other grow and invest.
Exactly.
And so in terms of like the money side, finding investors, what would be your tip or advice in regards to that?
Yeah, so
it takes money.
Yeah.
It takes some money to make a business, right?
So I actually broke in the paradigm on that a little bit, because I actually left corporate with $5,000 in my bank account. And I said I was gonna make a business while traveling the world, and I made it to multiple six figures.
That's great.
In my first year of business.
Wow.
While using technology.
Right.
And I've made it to around, I think, 25,000 following between all my medias.
That's amazing.
And this year, I'm going for $1 million, and I'm on track for that. So I actually don't believe, I actually don't believe in the paradigm of like that you need money to do it. I really believe that you get to be centered in yourself.
Even to start something, there needs to be some capital.
Not with the online world.
Not with online.
Yeah, I mean, when you're using Facebook, when you're using Instagram, when you're using technology, I mean, really what you already talked about, who you naturally be in your presence, that can create revenue. Like there's people who already desire to work with you, but you don't have anywhere for them to go yet if you're not creating that. And you just voicing that on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn.
And you've been so successful. So what's your advice for people who want to start this Instagram or Facebook or even boost up their social media? What would you say?
Commit to your vision. Commit to your dreams and start voicing that. Start physically speaking what you desire to people. Like if I
keep yourself authentic, keep yourself real.
Yeah.
Not just like posing. Or
no, like when I was starting, like I was saying, do you want to live your dreams? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to monetize your passion? These were all things that I deeply cared about, and these were things I started voicing to people, and then started creating. People were like, yeah, I do, and you're doing it. So let me learn from you. They would invest, and I would create money, and then help these other people, and that they would tell their friends, so I got more money, or they would, and you kind of get into this web. But I really enjoyed that. I'm passionate about helping people develop themselves. I'm passionate about helping people live in their fullest potential, and being able to see that they can absolutely use technology to make whatever amount of money they want on their terms.
Right. So now living cancer-free and going back, are there any types of foods or things you've done to help with your health? Because I mean, you look great. You're so strong, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and maybe you could help others.
Yeah, so I don't eat meat. I actually stopped when I moved to New Zealand. I stopped eating meat, but I'll eat
meat
fish.
in terms of like chicken and all kinds of animal products.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that was like a big thing, and that's I also believe what helped get me off the medication that I was supposed to be on for the rest of my life.
Oh wow. And then do you have any new projects or interesting things you'd like to share before we wrap up?
I feel the biggest thing that I just want to share is, I feel the time is now always to follow your heart, and it's always now to follow your dreams, and you absolutely, when you're coming from love, can monetize anything, and you can live with financial freedom, you can live with internal freedom, and you can...
I love it. Financial freedom, internal freedom, your own freedom, finding your own way. Carpe diem. That's my motto. I love it. Carpe diem. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, coming all the way from Arizona. Good luck with your university. I'm going to check it out. And thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. And if any of you guys out there are having a hard time physically or emotionally, health-wise, I hope you take a moment to believe in yourself, that there are people who care about you, there are loved ones, there is a community out there. Hope you all find your tribe, and you can always find your tribe here at Getting Real with Pamela. Bye.
Instagram still going?
Okay, can you stop it?
I can. Beautiful.